Welcome to part 2, and to answer Jesus hated tool sheds question about my opinion on Quentin Tarantino and his films. Tarantino, I can definitely say he is a talented director. If I briefly talk about like him, I can tell he's a big fan of film. Like, I know he said there was a panel where he talked about, like, it was him and a bunch of other people like Ben Affleck and a lot of other folks. And Tarantino has talked about he was going to retire, and he's going to be writing books. And he said because he doesn't like the way everything's going digital. Like, he got into this for film, like for actual film projectors, film, and he did not get into this for. So I'm like, that was pretty cool to hear that. Reservoir Dogs, I liked okay. I liked okay. Pulp Fiction, I really enjoy. I really enjoy Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction, I think, is a lot of fun. Well, fun. It's very well written. It's very well acted. John Travolta, Samuel Jackson, Bruce Willis, got a great cast. I thought the story structure worked, where it's like this event took here, then this event took place here. It really very well written dialogue. Samuel Jackson is just phenomenal, with his big speech and stuff. I'll try and remember. Jackie Brown, I actually like Jackie Brown. I thought Jackie Brown was another well-written film. Robert Forster, really enjoyed him in that role. It was nice to see Robert Forster in that kind of role, like a very big, solid, well-written role. Pam Grier did good. Sort of a crime, I don't want to say caper, but that's not really. I just really enjoyed Jackie Brown. I'm trying what genre to put Jackie Brown in. I really love the script he helped write for From Dusk Till Dawn. From Dusk Till Dawn is still one of my favorite vampire films. That and Fright Night, and Lost Boys would probably be third. But I love From Dusk Till Dawn. I love because he had a hand in writing that. He didn't direct that. Robert Rodriguez did. But Pulp Fiction's great. Jackie Brown I like. My favorite is Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. I thought they worked well. I mean, Kill Bill Volume 1, I guess I would say, is my favorite Tarantino, because I thought he handled the action very well. He handled the lighting, the music, the touches, the references. Is just a lot of fun, a lot of entertainment. I guess overseas there's a better DVDs of Kill Bill, but oh well. I haven't had time to get them or anything. But I just have the US version. It's pretty, not bare bones, but it's like little featurettes on them. I always thought they should have made like a bigger edition. Maybe there is one I don't know about. But Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 is a lot of. Kill Bill Volume 1 is like where they put all the action in. And Kill Bill Volume 2, I know there's some people who don't like it, but I actually liked it. I liked the bits where she's training with the old master. I thought it was a really rousing moment when she does that, getting out of the coffin. I think that's the one where there's a deleted scene with Michael Jai White, which, and that's too bad it got deleted. That was in the deleted scenes. David Carradine was really cool. I liked his speech about Superman and Clark Kent. I really thought that was cool hearing David Carradine say that. The fight at the end was kind of anticlimactic. It's like, this is Bill, and maybe that was the point, but it was kind of real quick. But I guess, it's not like it's David Carradine. It's not like it's just going to be able. So I'd take that back. The fight went fine. Because it is David Carradine. It's not like you can have a 5-minute fight and stuff. I think that's why a lot of people got mad, because, well, where's the action? I'm like, well, the action's in the first one. But I still like Kill Bill Volume 2. I think together they worked as a pretty solid flick. And I don't want to see Kill Bill Volume 3. There doesn't need to be a Part 3. Death Proof, I liked. I loved seeing the Grindhouse experience. I got to see in the theater. Him and Robert Rodriguez, wonderful idea. I wish it was a hit and it took off, and I had a lot of fun in the theater. Death Proof, the only thing I have a problem with Death Proof, it's, I think, too long and too talky. That's kind of what I thought. I was like, God, I mean, it's a little too talky. I mean, I get where he's going with, but it's a little too talky, you know. And the girl, I don't want to be mean by saying this, the black girl, she was kind of annoying, where he's like, I'm gonna hit you in your ass, you know, take this in your ass, and oh, just hit your ass in the ass. I'm like, okay, we did, you're hitting the car in the ass. Can you, ass, here I come, ass. And it's like, what? It's like, okay, I did, you're hitting the car, like, do you have to act like that? Got a little tad annoying, but I still like Death Proof. I like Planet Terror better, though. I hated Inglourious Basterds, so I hate Inglourious Basterds. I hate Inglourious Basterds because I was bored. I swear to God. I swear to God, 30 minutes of that movie is literally Christoph Waltz talking to a farmer, in which he talks to a farmer, and there's people here. Give them to me. You're okay. If you don't, you're fucked. And I'm like, does this really have to take 30 minutes? Maybe I'm over-exaggerating. I haven't seen that in a long time, but I swear it felt like it took 30 minutes at least for that one little scene. I'm like, this is too much for me. It really is. It's a little too much. And I didn't mind Brad Pitt, but the rest of the cast I didn't care for. I don't really get the whole Christoph Waltz get an Oscar or Oscar nomination or Oscar winner. I didn't really see anything that remarkable in performance. I thought, why is this guy, like, he's a Nazi. He knows these Americans are going to kill Hitler, but he's like, okay, I'm going to join you. Oh, well. And I'm like, really? Like, you're not going to warn people? And I know his idea is part of his character, but I didn't buy that. I mean, I just didn't buy it. And I don't know, Inglourious Basterds just didn't do anything for me. It really didn't. And Django Unchained, I'm not a big fan of Westerns, so yeah, I know a lot of people wanted me to review Django, but I'm not paying my money to go to theater to watch a movie that's almost 3 hours long, especially a almost 3 hour long Western, because I'm not a big fan of Westerns. So, I don't like Inglourious Basterds. Django Unchained, I don't know, almost 3 hour Western. That just doesn't interest me. Again, I'm not a big fan of Christoph Waltz. I don't know, just the trailers didn't do anything for me. I mean, I know, but overall, I can say he is a very talented guy, talented director. But he's a great writer. It's his opinion, but I remember hearing at one point in an interview with Reservoir Dogs, a DVD, I think it's in a segment where he's talking about John Woo or something like that, where somewhere he said he's not a fan of 80s action movies. I swear that's what he said. I could be wrong, but I swear he said, you know, those 80s action movies were like bullshit or something, like more of the 70s is the way to go. And I just, like, really? The 80s were bullshit? You know, what about Die Hard? What about Commando? What about Rambo? What about... I could be wrong, but it's his opinion, granted, but I just wholeheartedly disagree. I disagree about that. I mean, I swear if you watch the John Woo, like, in Reservoir Dogs, when he's talking about different directors like John Woo, I swear he mentions, like, he's not a fan of 80s action movies or something like that. I could be wrong, but I'm like, I mean, doesn't make me mad at him personally. It's just I don't, you know, I disagree with that. I'll just disagree with that. But anyway, thank you for the question, and thank you for the very nice words. But I just say I like Tarantino. I like Kill Bill 1 and 2. I like Jackie Brown. I like Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs I like okay. I know I haven't seen True Romance yet, which he wrote, but I know Tony Scott, I just changed some of it. But Tarantino, he is a good director and writer. It's just Django Unchained doesn't interest me, and Inglourious Basterds I don't like. But that's just me. I know I'm alone in that. Next up is a question by Whatpissesmeoff710. Thank you for sending the questions. How did you get into making videos? Basically, that was I started YouTube. I started going on YouTube, and it's embarrassing. I started doing picture tributes. I'll admit, of Rambo and of Raphael, and that's why that's why my username's that, because that's what I started out with. I'm like, I like Rambo, and it was like really shitty pictures that were so fucking blurry. There was no editing, there was no movement. It's just boom, boom, boom. I put a music underneath, and they were horrible. I'm like, why do people not like them? And I'm like, because they suck. Then I sort of taught myself how to edit, how to get footage, how to edit. That was fun. And really, I was a guy just making music videos. I didn't really care about doing reviews. I care about making music videos. And really, that's why I love doing it. I love editing music videos, but I don't do it anymore because of copyright. Because I don't want to make a video, put it up, and get blocked or get taken down in a month. This kind of sucks. But that's what I really wanted to do. That's what I really love doing. But it's not fun with the copyright shit. So I think then I just, for some reason, I saw people doing reviews. And when I would watch stuff, I would watch video game reviewers. I'd watch the Angry Video Game Nerd. I would watch Silent Rob. I would watch RMate21. Really, it was Angry Video Game Nerd and RMate21. Which he went through a couple of accounts. Now he's here as a Waste of Time. He's on here. He's back again. But back then he was RMate21 and Angry Video Game Nerd. I would watch their stuff. And then I would watch all these other video game folks and have fun watching them. And then, editing music videos. I don't know where I decided to... For some reason, I thought when I do reviews, I would do like little skits. I did Jaws 4: The Revenge, and that was the very first review I did, I believe. Jaws 4, and like I showed the picture of I showed the footage of Jaws blowing up, and then me like laughing my ass off at it. And then I think I did a review of Rob Zombie's Halloween. Something like that. I think it was that, and like someone came to my door outside and left the fucking DVD. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I did, of course, the big rant on Halloween 5, which I know a lot of people remember, where I just said fuck more times than all of Rob Zombie's films put together. It's like, why don't you do it again? Because again, copyright footage. But it's hard to repeat that. But that's where that's how I started. And it just sort of went from there. Who are some of your favorite YouTube reviewers? Honestly, my friends. Michael Keane, also known as MLKKAEF Enterprises, who I'm subscribed to, is a very dear friend. I think he makes excellent reviews. A lot of great info, a lot of great time editing and putting info and stuff. Little touches here and there, and really well thought out reviews. And then my friend Mike, OCP Communications, he's a lot of fun, especially ranting. I have a lot of good laughs from him. Let's see. I have a shitty memory, so if I go to my subscribers, guys at Dead Pit, CK and Uncle Bill, those guys were always very nice to me, very kind to me, and they make fun reviews and videos, and of course their show, deadpit.com. Aaron, the Reese 007, or the Reese 007 Home. Mario Radium is Mario Radium 2, Ryo, Magnifico, uh, Critter Busters, Eric, uh, Jay or Jose at Mr. 707 Legend, Fabio, the Italian Stallion. I mean, there's a lot of people out there. Wildman Beyond. A lot of people I'm subscribed to I really enjoy. And stay tuned for part 3.